Could I hit everything and it would sound like the song? Let's try it. I could.
When a storm muscles and leaves you broken, you're always surprised. Sometimes you wish that your heart could betray.
That's an entirely legitimate possibility as a strumming solution to that song. But now I'm going to go a little deeper. And I'm going to suggest to you that the beginning of the song, if you're really listening, although the second strumming mechanism will ultimately be our solution, you don't have to go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. In other words, you're going to manipulate it. And what I hear at the beginning of the tune is a more sparse sound. I'm not hearing, in a way, all the instruments of the band playing all out all the time, like will tend to happen a bit later in the song during a chorus. But right now, it's starting off very sparse. Let's listen, and I won't play. A guitar. That's it. With a special approach to playing it. We're not trying to duplicate that. So I might do this.
Fall asleep with the window
just to get it started.
You love to listen to night. When a storm muscles and leaves.
And if I do that, you're going, I think you're going, Stephen, that isn't how the second mechanism sounds. It is when you manipulate it. If you understand that underneath what I played, then it does it again. Here's what's underneath it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and 2 and 3. So you can see that the basic strumming mechanism number 2 is still present, but artistically I have chosen not to hit everything, but 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... All I did was say to myself, well, let's just begin the song with by using number 2, basic strumming mechanism 2, but let's just hit beat 1 of each of those counts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, and let the chord ring. Don't do this. Because you don't hear that in the song. It's just not there. 1, da, 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 da. Now what's cool about that, and by the way, there's a picture of it. That's one possibility at the beginning. And then as maybe other instruments kick in, which we're going to listen for, that might make me add more energy to my strumming. So I will leave the single hit, and then I'll continue to use strumming mechanism 2, but I'll kind of play it out a bit more. Pay attention as I do this, and you'll see that it looks, or rather it sounds like the mechanism has changed, but it's been the same mechanism all along. I'm manipulating it. Sounds harsh.
Asleep with the window open. You love to listen to night.
1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3.
When a storm muscles and leaves you broken,
instruments.
Sometimes you wish
see how that
that your heart could be traded for what?
I love that effect. So the song starts, I'm using the term sparse, it starts sparsely. So I'm going to try to reflect that in the guitar. I'm not just grabbing the strum mechanism that Uncle Tom showed me 10 years ago, and I'm not going, which would never work on that song anyway. It's a different feel to it. Or, not even that. This one is a very common canned strum pattern. There's nothing wrong with it if it fits the song. But I would never use that on that song. That just does, it's not what I'm hearing. I hope I'm getting my point across to you that real strumming is about relating to what's going on in a song and trying to reproduce that, not in an actual precision way. You're not trying to mimic everything that's going on. You're taking all the information at once and saying, okay, well, they're playing a little softly here, and then it gets a bit more aggressive there. So let's try to reflect that somehow. That's what I've got. So here's what I've got so far. My head is identifying the pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Then more instruments come in, and I go. And it just sounds more musical. It's more, you're like a musician than a robot. You get the idea that's going on here. This is critical. It's trainable. I don't want you to walk away thinking, oh my gosh, there's so many things to be thinking about and organizing. And it's true, at the beginning, there's a lot of layers going on. But like anything, driving a car, riding a bike, any skill, doing a sport, wouldn't matter what it is, everything that you do that you want to get better at is a skill, and it needs to be rehearsed. This is no different. So now what I'm going to do is play through quite a bit of the tune, if I remember all the chords, using basic strumming mechanism 2, being aware of the pulse, and I'm not planning any specific strumming approach. I'm just drawing on the mechanism, which is this, and I'm going to manipulate it as I feel fit, as I move through the tune. Let's try it out. Ooh, 'cause I heard it. Listen.
You fall asleep with the window.
I could do this.
You love to listen to when a storm bustles and leaves.
I could do that. Don't like it though.
You're always surprised.
I'm going to kick it up a bit.
Sometimes you wish that your heart could
You can
be
see it and you can hear it.
traded
Number
for a
2.
walk that will not bruise. But what good is a heart gone jaded? Sometimes only pain tells the truth.
Now tell me what I'm doing.
You want it two ways. Are you in or out? You wanna see the beauty, but you can't kill these doubts.
Yeah, keep going.
These blue days are gonna show you how to fly.
Basically, I'm playing a bit louder right now.
New love reads unwritten pages.
When she strums right there?
You want it two ways. Are you in or out? You wanna see the beauty, but you can't kill these doubts. These blue days are gonna show you how to fly.
Still the same mechanism.
You want it two ways. Are you in or out? You wanna see the beauty, but you can't kill these doubts. These
If I do this,
blue days are gonna
what's the
show
mechanism?
you how to
Number one.
You fall asleep.
Back to where we
With
started.
the window open, you love to listen to the night.
And you've got yourself an individual who can listen to the tune. We assume the chords are already well known, that you have the technique to move your hand in a strumming fashion appropriately, all of which is trained, that you can respond to what you're hearing and make it come out on your guitar.